So I had a question the other day on one of my live streams where someone said, "Can you do a video talking about fall fragrances?" Because they asked me the same question for spring and for summer. Fragrances under $50 that are more of a mix of clones and designers, but don't really lean heavy on the clones. And they wanted to have fragrances for the fall that are under $50. So that's what I'm going to be doing, giving you guys 10 great fragrances that you guys can buy that are kind of a mix of like lower end designers, not necessarily lower end, just less expensive designers and clones if you guys are looking for those. So yeah, 10 of them. So without further ado, let's get it. What's going on, my great smelling dudes? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Randy, aka Fragrance Dude, back talking with you guys about 10 fall fragrances that are great under $50. If you guys are looking to save a buck, but you still want to smell like a million, then I gotcha, because we got some good fragrances here. Ones that are going to get you through the hay rides, that are going to get you through the pumpkin patches, that are going to get you through those cold days, or the ones that might be even 60, 70 degrees, and you're wearing jeans and a sweater, and your wife dragged you out to the farm, like to go on a hay ride, but you realized it was that like really hot for the clothes that you were wearing. Well, these will work too. Very, very particular. But anyway, before we get into it, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Everybody smash that like, comment below, and yeah, let's get straight into it with one of my favorite calming fragrances. This is by Banana Republic. It's tobacco and tonka bean. I think that this is the best Banana Republic fragrance out there. This is a unisex fragrance. You will find this probably at Burlington for 20 bucks. Women's or men's section, just look for a purple box. This smells exactly like what it looks like. It's tobacco and tonka bean. It just has more of this kind of fruity plum on top. It's calming, it's warm, it's sexy, it's seductive. This stuff is actually very, very nice for being a $20 fragrance. I like the dark cherry and amber. I like a lot of their spring ones like vintage green and linen vetiver, but I'm telling you, for the cool weather, this is probably the best fragrance you can get at Burlington for the price. I mean, it lasts about 3 hours, but tobacco, tonka, I mean, really, really, really nice fragrance. And it smells like a little bit higher quality too. This one might be closer to the winter, because it's like Christmas in a bottle, but I always wear this in the fall too. Burberry London. I always hated this bottle. I always hated it. It's like they just put a piece of fabric and glued it onto a black bottle. It's so weird. This is a heavy dose of natural pine, very green, very like that kind of spiced pine with this ambery backbone. It's almost like if you took like the mint out of Leighton and then replaced that mint with like a lot of pine. That's kind of what this reminds me of. It has that kind of cinnamon, ambery, woody spice, but then just with an amped up pine. It smells like a Christmas tree. This stuff smells great, but I also like wearing it in the fall because it does go good in cold weather. Very good. The next one, if you're looking to get a little jazzed up, maybe a nice suit or a leather jacket or something like that, this is a nice clone. It's a clone of YSL Tuxedo. This is Fragrance World Suits. There's also Tux out there by another brand, Maison Alhambra. Does a very similar thing, but this is kind of like that fruity, spicy, masculine leather scent. Very similar to that of Tuxedo. Tuxedo does smell a little bit higher quality, but if you're looking for about $100, $150 quality with about 80 to 85% the blend that you get from Tuxedo. I mean, there's obviously nuanced differences. This one has a little bit more of the fruity tone in the opening, while Tuxedo has a little bit more of that kind of like dark leather in the dry down. But Suits definitely gets it pretty good. My fluid actually lightened up since I got it. It's so weird. Usually that darkens. But Fragrance World Suits, if you're looking for a clone of YSL Tuxedo, there's really, for the price, there's none that beats that. It's like $30 some on Amazon. going to the next one. Not many people talk about this, but this was a clone of Amen Pure Havane by Mugler that was discontinued, which is also compared to Naxos, which I think they smell pretty different, but they are in that same honey cinnamon style fragrance that you get from all of those. And this is Rayon Insurrection II Wild. You can see how much I wear it because I have the other fragrances that I mentioned. But as far as clones are concerned, this is like $14, $15. And this is like, I would say 90% Pure Havane. It's just Pure Havane is that Mugler patchouli, which that 10% is a massive 10%. But this is that cherry honeyed tobacco. That's what it smells like. And that's what Amen Pure Havane smells like, just with that Mugler Amen patchouli underneath. This one really doesn't have that Mugler Amen patchouli. There is patchouli. It's just not the Mugler Amen patchouli. It's that like chocolatey patchouli. You don't get that from this. But if you're looking for the Naxos Amen Pure Havane, just with a little bit more of a cherry cordial on top, Insurrection II Wild, $14. I'm telling you, that's good. It might be like $19 now, but still a great price. Now we're going to get into a little bit of the designer territory. This one usually lasts, it goes around $45 to $50. I know it's on Venba for $45. This is Dolce & Gabbana The One Eau de Parfum. Some people say it's played out. I disagree. I actually enjoy the original EDT as well. It's very smooth and calming. I wear it like almost every morning. It's a very nice waking up scent. Have a nice cup of coffee or something. But this is just a bolder, warmer, more ambery version of that. They're an amber ginger tobacco scent. And you get most of the amber that really gives this warm, sensual vibe from this line. And I really, really enjoy it. I think that the one is severely underrated nowadays. And I mean, you get compliments from this. This is a great cooler weather scent that you can wear in the warm weather. But it's ambery, it's tobacco, it's warm. It has that nice, beautiful, sharp ginger in it. Yeah, I really enjoy that scent. Even though you only, the harp on it has always been it's 4.5 to 5 hours, and that's still the case. If you want like a longer lasting one that smells like that but has this like bright cashmere note, the One Eau de Parfum Intense is a really good one too. Anyway, if you like Spice Bomb Extreme but you don't like as much powder and you want to spend like $20-$30 for it, Cremo Spice and Black Vanilla. I don't have my cap. I don't know where it is, but I actually like this better than Spice Bomb Extreme. It's almost like more of a vanilla bean, less powdery Spice Bomb Extreme with a little bit of a fruity tone on top. Cremo Spice and Black Vanilla is a great addition. You don't really need to see much else. It is a bunch of spices mixed together with this black, like vanilla husk. It's almost like a balsamic vanilla version of Spice Bomb Extreme, and I like that better because I'm not a huge fan of powder, and it's not as heavy of the dose of the black pepper. So it's like, I'd say 70% Spice Bomb Extreme while doing its own thing, and I like it better. There's actually some really good fragrances like Distiller's Blend and stuff like that from Cremo if you ever want to try them. And this does last about 6 to 7 hours, so you definitely get your worth out of it. One of the favorite clones out of my that I've tried, and this is one of the few that I actually wear. This is Vintage Radio. And it's a cool bottle. It looks like a vintage radio, kind of, even though it has the radio on the front and it's kind of embossed on there. This is a beautiful scent. I don't know what it's cloning. I think it might be Initio Paragon. Never paid attention. But it's like a really warm, very sweet plum scent, which is why it gives me that Initio Paragon while doing a little bit more of a sweeter take on it. This is warm. It has a little bit of like a light, almost smoky, resinous tone to it. Yeah, Vintage Radio is very nice, but it has to be cool weather. You cannot, I mean, it has to be 40 degrees or less. I can't wear this outside of that because it's too sickeningly sweet on me. If you don't like sweet fragrances, that's up to you. But I don't think you would get away with this because it is a very sweet fragrance. But warm, rich, lightly, like it has like a darkness to it while also having this light fruitiness. So once it gets to the dry down and that warm, like vanilla ambery tone comes in, it's really beautiful. But I also love that plum in the open. I think that's around 45 bucks. I don't know the full prices of all of these, but I do know the price of this. I got this at Marshall's for 15. You can get it at most discounter houses, or you can get it at most rack stores. This is Guess 1981 Los Angeles. This stuff is just pretty much, in my opinion, again, I don't like powder that much. So this, to me, this is just a better, almost like a lightly fruited Versace Eros without the, like, as much powder. It just reminds me of that style of fragrance. And I don't like Versace Eros that much, but if you're looking for a take on Versace Eros that just removes a lot of that powder and makes it feel a little bit more rich, warm, and balsamic, Guess 1981 is for you. And this stuff is amazing. It's one of the hidden gems of the fragrance community. Don't take my word for it. Go look at other people's videos. I'm telling you, even the big reviewers, like huge reviewers out there, if they tried this, I can tell you most of them will like it. Going into the last two, this one, everybody talks about Maison Wave, but a lot of people don't talk about Maison Pour Homme. It's kind of like a fresh, clean blue, like their take on Bleu de Chanel Eau de Toilette, but like to me, a little bit less masculine, a little bit more youthful of a take on that, while still remaining to be in any season, any time wear for any age. This is kind of like the Bleu de Chanel Eau de Toilette that has a little bit more of a vibrant tone to it and a little bit more youthful. I think it's because it like removes a little bit of the incense maybe, but yeah, and they still, I mean, they're nice magnetic caps, all that. Rack stores online, under 50 bucks. I think this is the small one. I got it for like 20. You can get the big one for probably like 40, maybe 35. I'm not sure. I have no idea. I haven't looked it up in a while. I just know I love that. And the last one, this is Fall in a Bottle CK1 Shock. It is literally Halloween in a bottle. As you can tell, it was made for Halloween, but CK1 Shock. Don't buy the women's version, buy the men's version, which is the black one. The women's is the white. The black version, CK1 Shock, it is in the same realm as things like I said, the Burberry London, the Parfums de Marley Layton. It has that kind of ambery, sweet, cinnamon, like almost a little bit minty, woody tone. And for the price, I'm telling you, this stuff is just phenomenal. I like my warm, spicy, ambery, woody scents, as you can tell. And this fits right in there, and it smells like it's $150. This is probably the best Eternity fragrance out there from Calvin, or best Calvin Klein fragrance out there. Whether it's Eternity or the CK1 line, this is probably my favorite. If you want, like I said, like a less mint, take the mint away from Layton and make it a little bit more spiced. That's what this one does. It doesn't, it smells like it has a little bit of mint. If anything, it might be a little bit closer to this, just not as pine heavy. Yeah, that's so good. I'd be interested to see what people online compare it to, because it even has like a little bit of freshness. It has fruitiness, it has woodiness, it has spiciness, ambery tones, a little bit of like a vanilla. It's so good. Yeah, CK1 Shock. But those are our 10 fragrances. If you're looking to stay on a budget, get some great fragrances for the cool weather. I live in Pittsburgh, so if you're getting down to the 40s, 30s, these are some great fragrances, I'm telling you. But let me know some options that you guys would choose. Obviously, I could give you guys 50 more, but maybe another time. So thank you guys so much. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. I'll be back with another one. Peace out.